I'm pretty sure we're on the internet now, if I did everything right.
Hello.
Yep, you're live. I mean, we're
Yay.
live. I can see everything.
Oh my god. Video intro. Alright, I think with that, you guys go ahead and roll your force dice if you would like. We can start the game.
Dark side.
Alright. Last time we left off, unfortunately, we didn't get to stream because of technical difficulties and a lack of my ass updating OBS. That's not a thing now. Oh.
Oh, cool. You
Florian.
got mine.
Right side.
I got your automatic light side and I got Ompok's dark side.
Cool. I generated a dark side.
Okay. Florian, what'd you do? Okay.
2 light side. God damn it.
Alright.
Why can it never be balanced?
So where we left off in the stream, you guys had met Maul. However, where we left off, because we did play a session between that, Libby made the proposal that Thorian attempt a trial of proving to himself and the kind of the culture of the past, to appease the spirits that rested not so easily on Dathomir. Doing so, Thorian, you fought Golgara, a large bat-like creature, during which your companions fought off a horde of insects and other natural fauna who were just not happy with the ritual in general. Upon beating the ever-loving fuck out of the bat, Maul helping to take down most of the spiders, and a Rancor that eventually showed up at the end, only for it to be killed by Thorian. Like a goddamn missile. He impacted its brain. I believe that was about where we left off.
Everyone still alive?
Blech.
Ompok, you are fine. Libby has given you a potion.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the potion.
I believe everyone is as conscious as they would be.
I stabbed myself with another stim pack. Yep, I'm good.
Maul kind of looks over at Libby and... Did it work? Did your actual sorceries do anything? Or are we here just to make a lot of noise? She kind of...
I think it worked.
she kind of grumbles from his response and looks up at you, kind of asking you if... Do you feel like it worked?
Fought a giant bat.
Right, that's the nature guardian? It doesn't sound right saying it about this place, but it's not entirely incorrect. It's the creature of Dathomir.
I conquered the planet, then, I guess.
Well, yes and no. You've earned...
I'm now the king of Dathomir.
No. Maul just kind of like laughs, which is not something you've ever heard him really do. But he just kind of chuckled.
I don't think anybody's heard him do that.
Not like an actual laugh. Usually it's a lot more maniacal, and even laughing now, it's still kind of unsettling. But go on, tell him. There is a slumbering entity, the center of Dathomir. We referred to it as literally the one who sleeps. It is the king of Dathomir. At the very least, you've earned his attention and favor. At least he's not going to assault you. He's a very large creature.
I'm going to slowly look towards Thor and be like, no.
Well, Thorin will be fine.
Okay.
He's in the old religion. It was something like a god type creature. We gathered regions from, various parts of him that he would allow us to collect. Using gender is even weird. Yeah. Look, it's a part of the old religion. It's not something that I personally was dealing with. Although power recognizes power. Well, yeah, if there's nothing else stopping you, you might as well go claim your prize.
Okay. Let's do that then. Or do I have to go alone?
Yeah. She looks over at Maul. You don't have to go alone, but it may be more beneficial, easier for you to travel as such. There shouldn't be any trials. Not after what you've already done.
Okay. I just walk in or knock? Like, what? Oh my gosh.
You guys are fine.
The world has changed.
Instant
That's all
transmission.
for-
Dathomir's gone in an instant. No. It's on her table. Mother Talzin's altar. It's in the back, and it's very hard to miss. As long as the spirits don't assault you or assail you, I imagine you should be
Okay. I'll see you guys in a minute then, I guess.
fine. Alright.
Go get it, Thorin.
You guys walk back to the entrance to the cave village that you had seen earlier, the one that Maul had stopped you from entering. There is no light beside just kind of the pale glow of something inside, but it is still very dark. You, for the most part, just proceed straight to it. Upon reaching the altar, there are a small amount of a handful of things there. Beads, necklaces, various bangles, some small hunting trophies, a cracked and shattered, but someone tried to put it back together orb, and in front of that you see a handle to what you can only imagine as a Darksaber. I'm pretty sure you have seen it before, at least in pictures and images.
I will take what I believe to be the saber. Try not to disturb anything else.
It's heavy. There's a familiar weight to it, but also an unfamiliar weight.
I ignite it.
It ignites. A solid black stream of light. Which sounds redundant and counterintuitive, but we've all seen the fucking show, and I'm not gonna not gonna argue that point.
We know what it looks like.
Yeah. It is heavy. You've been around this style of weapon, both a lightsaber and a blade, long enough that you kind of get the sense of what someone was going for. And in fact, you have even more unique knowledge that it feels a bit Mandalorian in make, which makes a lot of fucking sense. It kind of feels like a Bexar. Still different and foreign, but like someone tried to do it with just a hilt.
Yeah. Ed, stop it. Fucking cat.
Yeah.
This is not my player sheet.
Turning around, I imagine you would do, unless you're just gonna, I don't know,
Yes.
cut your way through the entire world until you're back around. There is what looks to be a remnant of the Handmaiden, as well as kind of a almost blurry image of Savage, but only for a moment. He kind of fades into the blackness that surrounds you.
I'm going to take this. Unless anyone has anything to say about that. Kind of look around. And I just walk out.
Yeah. There is nothing to stop you. There is kind of a hollow emptiness to the entire place. You get the impression you're being watched, but there's it's not predatory, it's not aggressive, it's passive.
Passive aggressive. Got it.
So it's not aggressive. Anyway. Come back out. You have the blade in hand. It's a bit heavy, but I'm gonna keep throwing that. It's heavy. It's heavy. Yeah.
I think it's heavy.
I think it's heavy.
It looks very heavy.
At which point, you guys are before anyone can really say much of anything. Maul is even about to say something. You are contacted by Jazz.
You get it?
Guys,
Yes.
like a whole bunch of things just came out of fucking hyperspace.
What kind of things? We have a big ass scanner on it. What does it say?
You do. Well,
A lot of things.
I mean, a lot of them are some type of fighter class I'm not entirely familiar with. And then there's the Mandalorian fleet. I'm very concerned.
Is Dorian back yet, or is he still?
Yeah, this is like Thorian is like exiting the Shadows.
Are they
Have they
hailing you?
tried?
No, but they're also shooting at each other.
At each other.
Yeah. Like, 2 of them are shooting at the other 3, and one of them is mostly trying to take the attacks.
I call the mud puddle jumper.
Okay. It comes to you. Maul just what's
All right,
going
don't be a
on?
stranger.
Okay.
Here's
he
our comm.
he kind of stops you for a moment, and he's just, you can always find a place at my side. Whether you leave all of this behind you or survive it. And he lets you go. Is there anything more than that? He starts just heading off towards his own vessel.
Yeah, I give him our comm signal, and you know where to find us if you need us. Around, I guess.
Moving is always good for the hunter, not so much the prey. I don't know.
Are you the hunter or the prey?
He just kind of motions to both of you. Like, he motions to you and then he motions to himself. Continues walking.
Dude, is that like a brother thing I don't understand? Or
I don't.
like, I personally find moving
I'm
pretty
in the
well when you're the
doldrums.
prey.
I don't.
I mean, like some.
I think he just
prey-
wanted to sound
like-
mysterious.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think once I questioned it, he realized it didn't really hold water.
New stream title: Dunking on Ball.
Talking about.
crap, this makes me question how many bastard siblings I have now.
8.
8. Why do you know that?
Why don't you?
Why don't I?
It's because Ompak has a family.
Oh, so he just instinctively knows
Yeah.
those things.
Joke's on him. Thorian has a brother now.
Yeah, he's like 3 of them.
I've had I didn't just get a brother. I've had a brother.
Anyway.
Maul, on
Not
the
the
other
only
hand,
one.
he has,
Technically
like, 5
still has a
sisters.
family.
I don't know. I feel like Maul thinks that Thorian is his family, but I don't know if you consider him to be family, which makes the whole connection just wonky.
It's all very loose and in the air.
Okay. Bottle jumper.
So who wants to call the Mandos and see where that goes?
But we should get to our ship first.
Not it.
Email.
Yep.
Oops, is online.
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
It's time.
So getting out of your puddle jumper, heading back towards your ship. The second chance is already in the air.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, second chance never landed.
It landed shortly to let you guys off. But yeah, it does come out of low orbits to come pick you guys up. You guys get picked up. You guys are in the 7 cats, man. Breaking atmosphere, you can actually see some of the fighting going on. As I break out, do I have it? Do I have like space map? Where's fucking space?
So Thorian,
It's me.
that saber. Rude. Doesn't that technically make you in charge of the Mandalorians?
Wait, that's what that
Yes.
does?
You
Think you can?
Not.
Ezekiel comes out and he goes, I do believe that is exactly what that does.
Do you want to see if you can go 2 for 2 and intimidate a bunch of Mandalorians?
We should figure out what's happening first.
So I should really make this bigger. Why it always has to do that. Okay. Bigger.
Oh.
Not that big. Whatever.
Oh. Quick point of reference. Do we recognize that big ship?
Mine just
What, the
says
Vindicator?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, wasn't this...
the
This
Vindicator.
is the fleet.
Oh, and they're firing
And-
on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Well-
Specifically, the ones who are mostly firing are the first and the Vindicated at the Indomitable.
The Indomitable.
Didn't the Indomitable come help us out over at Bothawai?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thorian's mentor or whatever was on it.
So-
we gotta start hailing some people.
Yep, that'd probably be a good move, Your Majesty.
That's not how it works.
You have the dark saber, right? That lets you rule over Mandalorians.
I'm not king.
Maul, like you get
okay,
hailed
that
from
makes
Maul,
sense.
and he's just like,
It's like, yes, it does.
"What
Just
the
what the fuck are you
fuck
doing?
is going on?"
Shut up. Stay
I
hidden.
start a large Discord chat and invite everyone.
Yeah.
Essentially,
essentially,
like
like
general hail.
just Maul's ship just kind of like you lose it in the darkness.
Or do we?
Or do we?
Dun dun dun.
We just have a really stupidly strong sensor array on this.
You really do. So the Vindicated and the First do not respond. You do get the Indomitable, the Preserver, and the Uniter are attached. But essentially, the one that comes on the screen is Ira, who is your mentor. For the sake of ease and because I apparently forgot all of my notes, that is his name now.
And who's firing on who?
These two, the First and the Vindicated, are firing on the Indomitable.
And what are these two doing? The Preserver and
Mostly nothing, because the Preserver doesn't have a lot of weapons. It has some, and it's firing back, but it's not as strong. Same with the Uniter. They are not of the fleet. They are the two that are like not meant for fighting.
Yeah.
Support craft at best.
What's going on?
Well, apparently you pissed off somebody very powerful.
The fuck did I do?
Oh, I don't know, some bitch calling herself the mother?
No.
What does that have to do with them?
Wait.
What does that have? Ulrich came back spouting a whole bunch of fucking nonsense about how you guys were pissing off the wrong kinds of people, getting the wrong kinds of attention. I don't know. It was honestly bonkers, and I kind of walked out after the end of it. But I thought that I didn't think the Admiral would actually take him seriously.
Cool. That's all I need to know. Unpack.
Hey, oh.
Get me to the Vindicated.
Fuck! Don't!
Oh boy.
You're gonna go on that ship?
He's gonna Mandalore.
You found it.
Yeah.
Do it, Thorian. Do it.
As we're on the way to the ship, I'm really quickly going to redo my ritual to make the dark saber my ritual item instead of my shield. It's the one that lets me summon it, not the one that makes it stronger.
I need to double check and make sure that's something you can do, because I think it is, but I need to make sure.
The technology restriction is on the
Ichor
blade.
Yeah.
Not the.
I believe you're right. I'm just making sure. I happen to have the book right here, so it's not. Yeah, okay. I don't think it's more encumbrance than a 4, so I believe you are
Well
within your range.
depends.
It by itself is not encumbrance 4.
Depends on how saucy it wants to be with me.
Can I
Hey, did you know it's heavy? Sorry, what did you want to do on Puck?
I just kind of want to interject. I know you guys are getting excited about the rituals and everything. Can you change the ritual if I use full throttle to like burst through over to the Vindicated?
I mean, it doesn't take long to just do it.
Okay, cool. I wanted to double check, and I didn't want to go stomping on dreams here. So
I'm basically just attuning to it.
It does take an hour.
Well, okay, it takes an hour. Never mind. Ira, you think you can last an hour?
I mean, I'll last as long as you need.
Here's what we'll do. We're gonna land in the Vindicated. Vana and the crew and I will defend you as we have the catwalk down. We'll place you right at the top of it, and then once the hour's up, then we all walk down and just counterattack.
What crew?
Right. I feel like I should point out another thing. He didn't show up alone.
I was jesting to point out. I do apologize about that.
No, it's all right.
I was actually suggesting you just fly up to the observation deck.
Oh, I thought you wanted to board. Okay, yeah, that's doable.
Well, who came with him?
Homepock, there is another hyperspace signature coming through.
No.
This bitch.
No.
Well, joke's on her. I call the Imperial Admiral. Let's make this.
Let's make it saucy.
Screw it. I'm gonna call up Jazz. Call up the rebels. We're just gonna make this a full-on slaughterhouse. Dathomir's not on the
battle
records anymore.
of...
Well, guess what?
The Battle over Dathomir.
The Battle of Dathomir.
Historians are still really confused at what happened.
The 18th Mandalorian Civil War.
That
Are you sure it's not
included.
19th? I don't know. They kind of get lost and fuzzy sometimes.
Are you sure it's not the 275th?
Look, no one's really sure how many times the Mandalorians have gone to a civil war. This is just one of the more important ones.
I'm just always gonna assume that it's every time they try to replace a Mandalore.
Ah, that would make sense.
Sometimes.
One last question.
hmm
Should we call general distress?
As
Chance of
Vana's
something coming back here.
sealing up her armor in case we get explosive decompression.
Yeah, you should definitely do that.
When you guys first board Thorian, Ezekiel keeps he keeps seeming to want he has something he wants to say, but he shit keeps coming up, so he just doesn't say it. At this point, you guys are all kind of doing prep, and he just kind of he kind of catches you in a moment, and he goes, "Do you mind if I look at that for a minute? That saber of yours."
I toss him the saber.
Just as easy as
Ooh,
that.
it's heavy. It's heavy. No offense, Zeke, but can't just. It doesn't work like that. Just handing it to you doesn't make you king.
No, I don't want to be a king. I don't want to be a ruler.
It's the reverse Lion King song.
Not my cup of tea anymore.
I'm gonna ignore that. Any more comment there, Ezekiel?
He hands it back to you.
Got what you wanted?
It had a different kind of feel to it. Hadn't seen something like it in a while.
You know what? I want to use sense now that Ezekiel showed interest in it.
Why is everyone just revealing their true natures right now?
Vana is curious about other Force stuff.
Look, he asked to see it. He saw it. He spent a minute looking it over. You worked over your gear and kind of set yourself up, and then he handed it back to you. That's all.
I also have our
I don't want to spend a Destiny point quite yet.
astromech droid get into the ship. I don't know. I don't know how you say that.
You plug it in.
It
Yeah.
slots into the ship.
Whatever. He co-pilots or whatever.
Yeah. Jazz is happy for the assistance. Thorian, this is Carr. Your plan is to what now?
I'm kind of curious about that too.
Don't worry about it.
Mandalore.
Okay, now you see the fact that you say that makes me more worried.
The fact that you assume there's a plan makes me more worried.
Okay, right. Fly close to the observation deck and wing it. You got it. You got King Sir. I don't know, Mandalore, whatever your term is.
That is proper.
It's gonna be a long day.
Think these degenerates would know proper cordial etiquette to their betters.
All right. With that, Ompak, are you taking main pilot chair or not?
Yep, Rooney.
All right. Go ahead and make a pilot check for me. Anyone else? You could decide what the hell you want to do. There are small craft flying all around the Indomitable, the Uniter, and the Preserver, both ally and not. Very hard to tell the difference because they're mostly all the same ship, or at least similar in make.
Definitely willing to bet us entering in here and blasting some shit. We're gonna need some countermeasures going.
Anna just keeps spamming the call button to the Vindicated.
Okay.
Keeps going to voice message.
I know you're getting this.
Joke's on you.
One of you is
I
fucking
got
dead.
nothing better to. I got nothing better to do.
All right. So go ahead and make a piloting check for me at a. This is going to be difficulty 3, upgraded at least once, and 2 black die.
What are the black die for, really quickly?
The fact that this is also kind of an asteroid field. You also have another 2 because of the handling of a light cruiser. Unless you can change that.
Hang on,
The
tick.
astromech can help with that.
The astronaut can make a co-piloting roll at a difficulty 2 and make it easier. The whole check easier.
I might also have skilled jockey, so
That is also true.
It can do an ass.
Does
True,
a piloting check at a difficulty 2. Each success downgrades the difficulty of the pilot's next piloting check by 1.
Wasn't there an astrogation thing that I could do too?
Plot course. Study the terrain ahead and plot a course that should take the vehicle safely through it. On successful, each success reduces the black dice suffered for difficult terrain by 1.
That one.
That is
That's
a
the one.
astrogation or perception. Astrogation 2, perception 3.
It'll probably do astrogation because it has a better astrogation.
Then go ahead and roll those dice, sir.
I also have
Astrogation
skilled
and
jockey twice, so I do remove 2 of, I believe it's the 4 black dice.
All right. So you are down to 2. Astromech is attempting to plot you a better course, so hold on.
Holden?
You said it was a 2?
Astrogation's a 2. Yep. You see Carr and Jazz both get into guns. Ezekiel's just standing on the bridge holding on to like a chair. No one really knows where Libby is.
It got 3 successes.
Okay. You remove the other 2 black dice.
Excellent.
The droid suffers a strain. Suffer that strain, droid. I don't know how much health that thing has. I don't even know its name. It doesn't even have a card. Shit.
We'll call him Jim. Anyways, it's difficulty 3 upgraded once.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling, yeah. A success, an advantage, and a triumph.
All right.
Use that triumph to do some sick maneuvers.
Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you guys. I was dealing with my cats. They're being little monsters tonight.
How fucking dare you? All right. In which direction are you taking your vessel?
We're gonna take it.
Forward.
Basically, my goal is to get around the backside of the first over here.
Okay.
So as close to here as possible. So
Easy
I
enough.
think that would go through the asteroids going this way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to be hidden by the asteroids as much as we can before we get too close.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
expertly move through. There are more asteroids than what are shown, but they're essentially like dust and debris and just kind of a nuisance to actually put there.
They're not the important ones that'll kill us.
These are the big ones that if like you run into these, you'll die. But they also provide cover. So, but without flying through anything particular thick or dangerous, you are able to move about, keeping in the shadow of this first thing. None of the things that are fighting have seen you. With that, the first moves up to about here and seems to be like targeting the Uniter. The Vindicated is moving more to a full
Crashing those.
broadside. And it seems the Desert Rose is also trying to cut off their escape.
Hey, if the Desert Rose is here, doesn't that mean we have to be concerned about the Ravager?
Yep. But let's just
Yeah.
not piss
Didn't
them
I
off
throw
too
the
much
Desert
yet.
Rose's pilot or commander into a void?
She jumped off your back, but yes.
She jumped into it herself. Whatever. The point is,
She did.
I call the Desert Rose.
also the
Do not get
droid
mad
is
at
a T7 droid, so we probably call it T.
T.
Yo,
Short
T.
for Tyrone.
Yo, T.
Can we
Oh,
call it
is it
Mr.
one
T?
of those like disc head robots?
Yeah, it's the Old Republic droids.
Nice. I'll try to
You're the one
remember.
who gave it to me.
I'll try to find. I will try to find a model for it.
I'm sure you have it, actually.
I 100% probably do. I just don't have it ready. The Indomitable is trying to like he's he's doing his best to soak up as much damage and put out as much damage as he can. The Preserver is now like in full turn, and the Uniter is kind of also turning. It's not great. They turn slow. All right. What would you guys like to do now?
Keep spamming the Vindicated.
Get as close.
I think I'm gonna do let's see here, full throttle.
Full throttle. All right.
Yep. Let's see here.
So difficulty is going to be pretty much the same, upgraded one more time. If you would like to do an astrogation check or a co-pilot check or whatever else, basically everyone gets one action because
So
everyone goes at the same time as the whole ship.
The droid will probably be locked in for astrogation if
Sure.
if Jazz wants to co-pilot.
Jazz will do that.
He got 2 successes and 1 advantage, so he gets rid of the 2 of those blacks.
Nice.
He doesn't technically have strain because he's a minion, but
Well,
he regains 1.
fair enough. All right. Jazz attempts to help piloting. Co-pilot. Not this time.
It's weird that he has a presence of 2,
Is it?
but he can give him blue dice.
He can give you blue dice. He will give you a blue dice.
I think just 1. What were you saying, Matt?
I was just making a joke. Let's see here. So I'm going to try to do the full throttle action,
All
which
right.
requires that I make a hard piloting check, but I get to increase the vehicle speed by top 1 on success.
Okay.
For a number of rounds equal to cunning, which would be 3.
Okay.
Should have done that earlier. I'm going to kick myself, but I'm just going to do it now. Apparently, I've got triumphs up my ass today. I'm not arguing.
Full throttle. That puts you at max speed.
Yep.
Okay. You are now
Max
moving-
speed plus 1.
You are now moving at speed 4, which is very fast for a very large vessel. In what direction are you going, sir? Please make that piloting check.
Oh, yes.
Or are you just
Let's
gonna
see.
continue? Or are you just gonna burn?
Same ones as before if I make this piloting check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You
cool.
get. You get a blue die. You don't have any black die. You're good.
Coolly. Oh.
I need some space combat music.
Okay, 6 successes and an advantage. And I'm going over about. Yep, that's perfect. Well, of course, turning to try to get. I'm trying to pilot us like sideways, passing the Vindicated's observation deck per request.
All right.
And I initiate the hyperspace ram.
Let's see. The first continues to move forward. As it does continue to move forward, Vindicated just continues to move forward. The Preserver attempting to remove itself. The Uniter now fire. It's most of its gunners are forward facing, so it's now just attacking the first as best it can.
Did we install a stealth system?
I don't think so yet.
No, I think we still have the scrambler, so we need to pick up from
I know we
Narshada.
wanted to do that.
Let's
but
see. Droid
it doesn't look like it.
Computer armoring access. Yeah, does not look like it at the moment.
Oh yeah, all of our guns can shoot by themselves.
Yeah, and one of them sucks.
One of them is not as good as the other two.
Hey, there's
Which-
a
Car radio's up. Am I supposed to be shooting right now?
My
Hold,
fire car, go!
hold fire.
Okay.
Nope, listen to Thorian,
Okay.
is that a side hangar
They're
I
not
see
shooting
that
at
we're
us.
about to
So
we can crash into.
There is a side hangar if you would like to crash into it. Your ship will not fit.
we'll make it fit.
Is that the order, sir?
No.
Okay, good. I was worried for a second.
So Iro is still kind of on an open channel. You can hear him mostly just giving orders and laying down fire and telling people which ways to go. He's also telling the Preserver to just evacuate the whole situation. He get the civilians out of combat, or the non-fighters or whatever out of combat. And seems counterproductive to Mandalorian society, but you guys still do have people who don't fight.
There's no point in wasting resources.
Um,
In a fight, you're gonna lose.
You can hear that he's arguing with the captain of the Uniter, who he's telling him like, cover the retreat and then get the hell out of here. And you can hear him barking back, and he's, no, I told you to leave.
Hey, Thorin, you want me to try to help coordinate that mess?
Yeah. So the Preserver is probably the one with all the families and stuff on it, right?
It is the vessel that is primarily used for either housing or resources.
Yeah. And the Uniter.
It's mostly a
Doesn't wanna-
support ship.
Okay.
It can fight, but it's not it's not the Indomitable. It is not a Hammerhead, and it's not the Vindicated.
Yeah. Hey, Iro,
What? Sorry. What?
are you able? Are either any of you able to jump to hyperspace?
The Indomitable, no. Our hyperspace was hit. I think the Uniter still can, and the Preserver can, but it needs about 30
Time.
minutes to go.
30 minutes.
It took a lot to jump here. We were halfway across the galaxy when we started hearing about this fucking argument.
Okay. Obviously, the goal is to get out of here as quickly as you can. There's no way we can win this fight on a head-to-head, but I'm gonna try and buy you guys some time.
Maul.
Yeah.
You need to call him in.
Yep.
Ching in Maul.
Heyo.
Do what you can to cover them with the ship. I'm gonna call Maul and see if he can lend some aid. Though he's kind of just a fighter, so.
Look,
Well,
if you
he is
can
at the stealth
probably
ship,
knock out
so-
the navigation on the first, you might be able to get the Uniter a chance to slip by with the Preserver. It's a lot of rocks in the way of the Vindicated.
Yeah. I'm going to take the puddle jumper.
What are you gonna do?
I hope you're not too attached to it.
God damn it, Thorian, I'm gonna miss you when you're gone.
How fast does this thing go?
The bottle jump?
Yes.
Uh,
Speed is 4.
Speed is 4.
I don't know how to fly!
Do you not have enhanced that teaches you to fly?
Nope, not yet!
Damn it, Thorian. Thorian, before you go, are we cleared to fire on the first?
Yeah.
Cool.
Your orders are don't die.
Cool.
Alright.
Okay.
Homepok, when Thorian's clear, I want us to hard burn behind the first. We're gonna light up its ass.
So-
You say that like I wasn't gonna do that already.
You hail Maul, and Maul, he has very much the same type of posture as he does at the end of Solo, where he's just kind of sitting on something. How can I help?
I got 2 ships that need cover to get the hell out of here. You see that? The Desert Rose? I don't know what. I say whatever the classification of the ship is.
Hold on. So I think it's a Bra'tac gunship.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
I wrote it down a long time ago. And this one I actually have notes on. Anyway, continue.
That. What was the name of the chick that. The Pirate Queen?
Anubis?
Was that her name?
That was her title.
Okay. But that's her ship, right?
Mhm.
It's been a while.
Yeah, no, it was a Bra'tac class gunship.
Yes. The commander of that ship works for the Mother. Are you aware who that is?
And tangentially, I know
Great.
she's interested in killing everyone.
I need you to do what you can to stall that thing so that it doesn't take out my ships. You know, you don't need to land on it or anything, just be a nuisance.
So they're your ships now. You get one sword, and you're now leader of all of these Mandalorians.
I'm sorry, are you a Mandalorian?
No, but I'm very tired of their
And they're
civil
my
wars.
ships. Go!
Wow, manhandling Maul.
Oh, by the way, while this is going on, can I send a message to the Imperial Admiral and actually message that, hey, the Desert Rose has been spotted around Dathomir?
You may do so.
It's not
Violating
spotted, it has been engaged over Dathomir.
violating an Imperial blockade.
What Imperial
Quarantine.
blockade?
Quarantine.
Imperial blockade. Quarantine. Sure. Alright.
Yeah, it's not really a blockade. They're just like, nobody go here. But they don't do anything about it.
5 ISDs drop out. Just like, oh.
Ball. Alright. So you guys move there, so I guess I kind of have to move everyone. First is more just turning into the Uniter, because most of it's going forward facing. The Desert Rose is trying to do that. The Preserver is now just like, if we stay behind the rock, the Indomitable.
You know what's crazy is there's an up and down plane in space.
It's true, but shush. Yeah. So, what are you guys gonna do now?
I'm gonna swing around this asteroid here.
All right. Go ahead and make a piloting check for me. This is gonna be kind of hard because you are traveling at full fucking speed. Because that doesn't
Beyond
turn
full
off.
speed.
Yeah, you're hauling ass. So this is gonna be a 4. 2 of them are upgraded. Piloting check. I'm gonna go ahead and say that your T7 gets rid of the 2 black dice, because it seems pretty good at doing that. very good at its job.
Okay. So it's just 2 purple, 2 red.
Mhm.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oof.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Oh God.
Vana, what are you doing? Thorian, I imagine you're in flight prep.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still on the line with Ivor, right?
The line has not been severed. Yeah.
Ivor, we're coming up behind the first. We're gonna try to knock out its navigation.
All
We
right.
got
Yeah.
someone going to distract the rows. We recommend you cut across where the first is with the Uniter and the Preserver to get them out of the way. Get them out of the way. Get them out of the way.
You wait. You want him to do what now?
Pretty much, we're going.
You guys
Yeah.
are coming this way. Yeah. He's currently
So-
heading this direction.
I want him to loop more back around to keep cover on. Actually, I want him to not cross the T, but I want him to start coming this way while these guys go that way.
Okay.
Because that way, I have a feeling the Desert Rose is going to keep coming that way, and this way he can just unload into it.
All right. Fair enough.
Also, we're packing turbo laser-based weapons on this thing, so we can do some damage.
Good. All right.
Okay.
Did you determine what you're doing, Obot?
Can I at this point use enhanced piloting?
Do you have it?
I do for
Yes.
planetary and space. This is the first time I'm really using a force power, so I do need a bit of extra help, please.
I mean,
you will
it's-
take your force rating in force
Okay.
dice, and you will roll that. It doesn't work on the auto roller, so you're just gonna have to roll it yourself, however you please. With that, you can spend a destiny point to use that dark side point. You will take conflict. You would use that, however, you would use the power in general.
Yeah, pretty much.
That won't be enough.
Yeah, I mean, since your Uber Destiny power, already just
Yeah.
take 1 Destiny point.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just
You for a
Just get
moment,
rid of that
there's a
despair.
like, you want this to just work. It should just fucking work. Why isn't it just fucking work? Why can't anything just be fucking simple?
I have a family. I should be at home. God damn it.
Yeah, you're pissed. It's one of those moments of like, the pen rolls off the table. You pick it up, you put it on, and then it rolls off again. You pick it up, you put it on, it rolls off again, and you like stare at the pen. You're like, I'm gonna do this one more fucking time. You better not roll off, and it rolls off again. Frustration.
God damn it.
But Matt, anytime you got something that's like enhance, it just automatically adds your force rating to the roll. So you get to add that white die.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a good thing I decided to use the destiny power instead of the force.
Yeah. You're just
So what are you changing to what?
So we're going to change this one here
Mm-hmm.
to a threat. And then we're going to change this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. This one
Mm-hmm.
to where is it?
Triumph.
Put all
Yeah,
the hands
let's
over it.
do it to the triumph.
You should have to do to an adjacent face, right?
Yep.
Reread that.
One
Hey,
success,
look!
4 adventures, and a triumph.
Entirely different result.
Oh, hell, look, I did it.
So in your frustration, you just kind of kick at the accelerator, essentially, and it goes, and you start to drift the proper way. As you
Shit, that wire came loose again.
Tokyo Drift!
You Tokyo Drift!
And I use that momentum to jettison out the airlock.
All right.
Or hangar.
Okay, yeah,
Where the
that's
fuck
awesome.
did I put the little tiny ship? Little tiny ship.
This isn't gonna last long!
Pew!
Just full throttle.
Make a piloting check for me.
No, I don't wanna.
Just make a piloting check for me at a difficulty 3.
Okay.
Most of it has already been done for you.
I'm sorry. Space is actually the piling that I have.
Well, then you're even better off.
I'm still not great at it, but you said it was a 3.
Mm-hmm. Mostly just trying not to ruin the advantage you've been given.
Damn.
Question:
Yeah.
am I close enough to use unmatched fortune with him? Because I do have shared luck.
What is the range? I would normally say no because this is space combat. Vehicle combat is exceptionally larger than physical combat, but I don't know if you have upgrades that like bullshit those
Short
rules.
range.
No,
Darn. I tried.
sorry.
Totally fine.
All right. You are
Look,
currently
the
on
plan is to get there.
You are currently on a very effective collision course with the observation deck.
That was the plan.
Okay. All right. At this point, they're gonna start shooting at you.
We're in
No.
range. We can shoot back.
That's very true. You guys can shoot back. In fact, it is technically still your turn if you would like to shoot. Who the fuck are you shooting at?
We're shooting the first in the ass.
Gonna shoot the first in ass. All
Yep.
right.
I'd like
Yeah,
to send a
that's-
comm message to the first.
Mm-hmm.
It's just 2 words.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, dandy dick.
I thought you were gonna say oversized guns.
Fuck you, brah.
I'm just doing a reference there.
No, I get you.
Hey, daddy dick.
Don't we also have a forward-mounted ion cannon?
Maybe you have a lot of things.
That might be the one that doesn't shoot well.
Yeah. Well, gonna have 2 of the guns shoot it, and if car happens to be on that side of the ship, all the better.
You have forward turret-mounted twin heavy ion cannons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep in mind
I
that
would-
a pilot can fire any weapon at least once. Can fire at least one weapon.
We could have taken.
I would like to call Kylene.
Mm-hmm.
Because
You are-
last I saw, she was on the Vindicated.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we come from.
You are able to hail her.
Does she answer?
She does.
As I'm.
Yeah, as you are rocketing at breakneck speed. Yes.
I always hate being in the pilot seat.
Well, you were never very good at it.
What's your status?
Fighting. Yours?
Flying. You're on the Vindicated?
Unfortunately.
How much ground have we lost?
Most of the interior floors leading up to the bridge is basically a no-go. We are fighting mostly in the front deck.
Who's in charge of the enemy?
The Admiral.
And Urk.
Kissing her boots.
Great.
You know, we wouldn't have been well informed if your damn Bothan friend hadn't come in.
What? What did Nompok do?
No, it started with an H.
God damn it. Not a friend.
He warned us ahead of time.
Alright, well, I guess friendly. It's really hard to keep track of everyone's loyalties and
Alignments.
passions and alignments.
I mean, I won't stab that man anymore. I will call him a dick to his face, but I won't stab him.
I might shoot him. I mean, in the leg, but it's not direct murder anymore.
Anyway, she doesn't have a
Right.
whole lot more to say. She's in combat. She's actively fighting. You can hear the exertions of her
Dez?
killing people.
You got eyes on Dez?
It's not pretty.
That's not... No, okay.
The last
he-
time I saw him, he was still with Uruk. It's a long explanation, and I don't have the time!
Okay, alright!
You can hear, like, a blade just cutting through armor and then pulling out of somebody as they die on the other side of the comm.
Great.
She's doing her job.
Okay,
Uh,
don't die. Be bad for your health.
Okay, tell everyone you're fighting with that Mandalore's coming, and then I hang up.
The fuck? Cuts right there. Yeah, so. It's Olpak, you can still take a shot. If anyone wants to roll for Car or Jazz taking a shot, certainly do
Yeah,
that.
I will do that.
Yeah, I'll roll for Jazz.
Oh no, you also get a shoot.
Yeah.
Wait, I get to shoot?
Yeah.
The pilot can take an attack action. You can fire one of the system's weapons.
You get to move and attack.
Mm-hmm.
Difficulty on these pubs?
Difficulty. The difficulty. You're the same, and you're within medium range. So 2.
Oh well, Jazz is shooting first, and
He's actually not that bad.
yeah, no, I'm trying to. Go ahead.
You first, please.
Now, I'm trying to figure out how the droid brains work when they're supporting someone.
They act as if having the skill.
Yes.
They don't have any
So-
attribute. They only have the skill.
Yeah, so they don't have agility, but they do have gunnery
Yeah, they-
3 or 4.
Yeah. I'm just
Although-
having Jazz use the shitty gun because I'm like, he can compensate for it the best.
Although I think if you upgrade them, they do technically basically have the attribute equivalent. Not sure about that. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've used droid brains. But yeah,
Doesn't help Jazz because he's actually a better shot with it.
he still gets a blue die. It's still helping him.
Yeah, but I think
Technically, this is so that they can shoot by themselves.
yeah, but I think if R used it, a gun will help him more because he can
That's fine.
technically borrow its skill with it.
Exactly. It very much. You have the right of it.
Cool.
I mean, the
Ooh.
navigation droid can technically shoot them.
Yeah. Okay, so I have Jazz on
Agility's
the
not
right
great.
side and R on the left. So Jazz will shoot the shitty gun, even though it's not really shitty.
Am I shooting the ion cannon then?
Oh, Ed?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
And use the difficulty 2, right?
I think you gotta wait a turn.
So the thing with this is that because you have one that's on top and one that's on bottom, you can alternate between which one's firing. So
Oh no,
you can
yeah, no,
you could always fire.
No, I meant for Ompok.
For the ion cannon, it has slow firing 1.
It does, yeah. So you can fire every other round.
Right, but there's 2 of them, so you could fire
True.
one round and fire the other one the next round.
As long as you don't activate linked, yes.
Yeah.
Which goes for the same for the turbo lasers.
I kind of want to Alpha Strike the first, so I might link.
You need 2 advantages to do that.
Damn, I only got 1. That's fine.
But you do hit the first, I believe.
I think Ompok destroyed it, though, with the ion cannon.
Did he now?
Yeah, that's
12
fine.
damage total, and I'm going to use the 2 advantages to give Thorian a blue die, because Lord knows he needs it. For piloting.
I mean, you're basically just throwing that out the window at this point.
Can I offer you a blue die in these trying times?
Okay, and Jazz did 10 damage for each 2.
10 for each 2. So that comes out to 8 damage. And then, what did you do again, Matt? I'm sorry, Ompok?
I did about 12 damage. With the ion, I only shot it once.
All right. So it's 12 damage. Ion, I believe Ion affects the strain of the vehicle, or the system strain of the vehicle. Not so much the hull of the vehicle, but that is still effective.
If it
That
stops
makes
them
sense,
from
yeah.
shooting our allies, it's still a good damage.
Yep.
So it's still reduced by armor and soak, so it's still 4 minus 12, but that is still 8 to its strain. Not half bad.
I'd like to use my my super awesome piloting ability to just negate everything, and it goes down immediately. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Sorry, it doesn't happen.
I was more ragging on people who like make up abilities in the middle of combat to be like awesome and super powerful.
Suddenly I'm a god!
Exactly.
Should have rocket out of my codpiece.
I mean, I'm going to have the second gun shoot. Does that count as spawning an ability?
Who's it shooting at?
Still the first. We're probably not going to shoot towards...
I don't know if you can.
Don't we have a top and a bottom?
Right, but the firing arcs are left or right. If someone shoots the right gun, unless you have both of them on the right gun.
Oh no, the droid brain.
Okay.
So it's just going to be a wild shot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be... It's not bad. Jess was using the shitty one.
Take the shot.
4 green and 2 purple. That's not bad.
True. That's enough.
And damage breach 2 again.
Mm-hmm. It was 26. There we go. You are firing upon the first. All right.
Wait, did we technically just roll 220 20 damage on personal scale?
Yes. Technically.
Yes.
Jesus.
Turbo lasers.
If we were shooting at
hurt.
a person, they die. And not just kind of like, oh, I am dead and have 3 minutes of dialogue left within me. Nah, they're chunky salsa.
Vaporized.
So very hard to hit a planetary size creature with a space weapon.
All right. The first is going to fire upon y'all.
Oh, good, that worked.
It's also going to have a difficulty too because you guys are the same size. But tell me, where the fuck are your shields?
Everywhere.
Ours?
I'm gonna assume the basic positions because you guys haven't moved them.
Yeah.
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 Mostly they're going to be firing. I think it's your starboard side.
That's going to be a 1.
Is the first shooting at us?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait. That thing has shields too, doesn't it?
It does, but they're all currently in front.
Nice.
Very nice.
You guys successfully snuck around.
I'm faster than our ship.
Actually, we're going about the same
You guys are going the
right
same
now.
speed.
Well, I have a
Because
speed
I
of
used
4.
full
You guys
throttle.
have a speed of 3.
Right.
Yeah.
I used full
But
throttle,
because
which increases
Omplok's
it by
burning
1.
like a son of a bitch, you guys are technically at. It's technically at 4.
Ompak is taking advantage of those giant ass engines.
All right. That is 11 damage breach 2 to you.
Rude.
He is also using
Good
turbo
thing we
lasers.
have a 5.
Yeah, so that's 11.
Minus 3 is
3.
8.
8. Ooh, that hurt.
What does that take you down to? 32? No.
Yeah.
I have 8 less
38.
health than our ship. Oh,
Yeah,
wait, no, I'm at
38.
32. Never mind. Or 40 for some reason. I don't know.
You could take a shot from a. No, you couldn't take a shot
No,
from a turbo
no,
laser.
no, I couldn't.
I forgot that 9 is 90.
And if you get 1 success, which you have to, those guns are
10.
doing base 100 damage.
100 damage. How's your soak looking? Anyway.
It's
So they fire on you.
Technically, I have 1
Some
point
of the
space.
other smaller fighter craft are also going to be firing at you, but they don't have turbo lasers.
If they can keep up with this.
I'm going to say right now I have the Ace Combat mix going on in the background, fitting so well. Feels so good, man.
All right. That is a total of 6 damage.
We take 1.
Basically, a bunch of fighters are just skimming the surface of your vessel. Just
Realize something. We're really shitty at dealing with fighters because I think we take a negative to hit fighters with these guns.
you do.
Oh, yeah, I mean, everyone would.
Little fighters. These are little itty bitty. They're itty bitty, but
That's not little.
I
It's-
mean,
look, I can only make it so small.
Neat. I've never seen this design of Starship before. Ish. I know it's a Django Fett thing, but still.
kind of glad they aren't using
From the old Republic.
the frickin' Mandalorian fighters.
No,
Kind of like a B-Wing.
Yeah, they made their own.
It's like an older B-Wing model. Precursor.
All right. With that, the Vindicated is mostly still firing upon the Dominable. It's a very heavily armored craft, but it is taking its lickings. Desert Rose is moving around. Preserver is trying to push forward. The Dominable is trying to intercept. Fighters are mishmashing. Fighters, they're happening. The Uniter is like pushing The first is now moving over here. Because they don't want to be rammed, even though they are the ramming vessel.
Well, they got to ram with the front. They don't want to get rammed in the side, or that's going
True.
through it.
And then Maul. Let's see what the fuck Maul gets to do.
Photon torpedo.
Well, you're not wrong. Just need to find the fucking damage for it. Why is it never easy enough to set this shit up? It's probably because I'm trying to do way too many things at once. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm?
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
That is. Okay, right. That's 11. That is 11 damage. It breaches 6, so
Jesus.
that's half. Which is way more than that, so that is down to 25. Can he crit? Did he get enough to crit? No.
No.
Missed it by 1.
Yeah, they
Missed it
really don't
by
want you
this
critting
much.
with starship
Actually,
weapons.
no,
do
I was looking at the right thing. He can crit. He can vehicle crit, and he's going to.
Jesus.
Sorry, I was looking at quad laser cannons, which is 3. Proton torpedo launcher is 2.
Why you gotta be like that?
He rolled a 16. This is good for you. Why are you mad about it?
Oh, yeah, that's why.
This is Maul
It's
shooting
been a
the
day.
first.
Oh, this is Maul.
This is
right,
Maul
yeah.
shooting. a
I
proton
thought this
torpedo.
was the Vindicated.
No. All good.
Oh, I said be annoying. I didn't say kill him. Damn.
He's firing 1 proton torpedo.
Engine failure.
Breaking
Breaking
up.
He only got a
Critical reactor breach.
Where the fuck is this thing? That's for characters. Is there there is a critical injury
far
for
right.
here.
Yeah. I think there's actually 2.
Oh, it's okay. It's over here. I was like, what the fuck? Jostled. A small explosion or impact rocks the vehicle. All crew members suffer 1 strain and are disoriented for a round. See? He's toying with them.
Ah!
All right. We're gonna go to you guys. Just top of the round. What are you doing? You try to fight the
I
ship
keep
fighters?
hurtling towards the ship.
You do indeed. You're coming in. Do you try to soften the blow at all?
Nope.
Just full go.
Yep.
All right. Make me another
When I
piloting
get
check.
close enough, I'll eject.
Okay. Make me another piloting check. This time,
I get a blue die.
you get a blue die. Upgrade it.
Hey.
All of the sirens are blaring at you. All of them.
I turned them off.
Impact.
Hey, I succeeded.
Nice.
Dragon in the
Did you use
cockpit.
that
Dragon in
blue
the
die?
cockpit.
Dragon in the
Oh,
cockpit.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
Yay.
Pull up.
I did.
Suffer a strain. But you do succeed as the vessel hurtles.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to accidentally.
It's fine. Itself into the deck of this and is immediately destroyed. It's gone. There is no saving it.
But before I eject, I do that little tap on the dashboard, sort of farewell, and just you've done good.
You did good, kid. So
I'm thinking of Battlestar Galactica, where the
How
Pegasus
many? You got 1,
crashes
2,
into
3.
everything.
All right, Thorian, you're currently in space.
Base. Jetpack. I'm
Um,
also still hurtling in a direction.
yeah, you kind of altered your trajectory just a little bit, so you're kind of arcing. But yeah, it did not make a hole the way you wanted it to.
That wasn't really the plan. I just want to stand in front of the observation deck.
Okay.
What are they going to do? Shoot at me as I run across the hull? They can't, because that's a terrible design.
All right. So you have successfully launched yourself and are currently hurtling through space towards the flight deck. People in the second chance. What are you doing?
How's the first looking?
It's not looking great for them, but it's also a hammerhead.
Tell Maul to take the Desert Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to do that in the first place?
I thought you guys told him
He
to
really didn't
harass
like-
the first.
No, I told him to harass the Desert Rose.
Oh, well.
Oh, he wanted to fight the first.
All right.
Well, looks like he's
It's
doing
not
it
like
first,
Maul's
so
very good at taking orders.
He likes giving
It's
him
like, you
more.
know what, Thorian? Fuck you.
Look, I'm gonna help on my terms.
Fuck that Republic cruiser.
You know, I just kind of realized
He's also just flying around like, I don't know what these ships are called. Hammerhead, fuck you.
I like how like we have an actual ship. We have something big enough. We left Thorian alone personally to
Ah!
do the biggest ship. But then again, that is the smartest fucking move.
Yeah, you sent the big guns to deal with their big gun.
I mean, we are also
It's-
flying.
Switch that plural. It's the big gun to deal with their big guns.
That's what I said.
In a few turns, just Thorian's just hucking the Vindicated into space.
Duplexes it.
Ah!
Anyways, we'll start moving around to Desert Rose about.
Yeah, we're
kind of
gonna-
just on the backside.
Doing
just
a-
kinda
doing a
slipping
big ol'
between the
slingshot?
mall.
No, I think we're gonna cut tight.
Oh,
yeah,
is what you're
I think
thinking,
in
Matt?
between like this asteroid. Yeah, exactly where you're doing.
gotcha.
man.
All right,
Yeah,
all
because
right.
the Desert Rose is gonna get there,
Uh,
then we're probably gonna loop around.
So make a piloting check. It's gonna be at a 4. It's gonna be upgraded twice.
And since we didn't shoot linked at it, can we shoot again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As you guys are coming around, you see that the Preserver is not doing well. Neither is the Uniter.
Well, the Uniter's almost clear. Well, you sort that out, man. I'm gonna keep firing.
Yeah, I got 4 successes, an advantage, a triumph, and a despair.
Oh, the droid brain hit.
All right. So you make it. You end up having to kind of like curve tight, go at an angle, essentially becoming perpendicular to the rest of the combat. But you do end up scraping your hull across this larger rock here. You guys are going to be taking 8 points of damage,
Minus armor.
minus armor.
So 3?
Could I use my triumph to mitigate the damage that we actually get by 1 or 2?
I'm fine with that. Or you can upgrade a action or do something. So, if that's the way you want to spend it, that's the way you want to spend it.
I have feelings about the Desert Rose. We're going to need as many resources as we can get here.
All right.
Alright.
I'll say go ahead and decrease it by 2. Whatever damage you suffered.
So just 1 damage
So-
then.
1
Yeah.
damage.
Little scrape to the
Okay.
hoe.
Oh, did they rebalance
Nick the
their
paint.
shield at all?
They did.
Cool. So I will roll that.
It's just one black
black
die.
die.
Yeah, one black die.
Where would that put us relatively? Would it put us like right about here?
You're basically in between the ship and this asteroid at this
Okay.
exact moment. Maul, don't worry about Maul. Maul is a much smaller craft.
Yeah, I figured. I'm not too worried.
Okay,
I
well,
think I'll shoot off at the first though with the ion cannon.
the first droid brain missed, but it's gonna give Jazz a blue.
Okay.
Difficulty 2.
Plus a black.
Plus a black, yep. For its shields. 'cause they rebalance.
Really, Jazz.
Look, I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time!
Well, he'll give whoever's next a blue die.
Ompa?
Yes, Ompak's
Yo.
getting a blue die.
Yay!
Don't forget a black die.
Okay.
They have shields.
They rebalanced their
Oh,
shields
forgot
before
that.
they were just.
Before they were full. They were shields on front because nothing was attacking in the back. You guys are now attacking in the back, so they've rebalanced their shields again.
They saw a Corvette ship, laughed, and then realized we had turbo lasers.
That's fair. But difficulty 2, right?
That's a pretty good fucking hit.
5 successes and advantage. That's another 12 damage coming at them, and a blue die to the next person.
12 minus 4 is 8 still? Yeah. Nice. You can see that a lot of their systems are now starting to like flicker. They're having energy issues.
Huzzah!
Alrighty.
I can see how this little ship was the precursor to the Arquintans in fleet roles.
They are going to fire. And they miss. They miss with? They missed with their forward-mounted heavy laser cannons. So the Preserver is fine. They are going to take a shot at the Uniter next.
Oh,
And that was with
Pretty bad.
the turbo lasers. The Uniter explodes. The turbo laser lands in the center of the ship and detonates. The ship is now cut in half. The engines are still kind of powering off, kind of just into space. The front bow of the ship is now like just blown away and just falling through space.
well, I will keep track for life pods.
All right. That's what
And
they're doing.
What blew up?
The Uniter.
Oh!
The Preserver is basically trying to head exactly where you are, but they are going to be going down. You can see that they are angling to go underneath you guys as you are flying above.
cool, that's great because that really cuts down the Vindicated's angle on it.
It really does. Starfighters.
And it's a mix of hostile and friendly, right?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
even looking at the radar is just a hobbled mess of just
It's a
swarm.
fuzzball.
Yeah, they're all trying to vie for attention and whatnot. The Indomitable is coming here.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise! It's a good-ish call. What the fuck does Maul want to do? Maul gets the updated memo and proceeds to go towards the Desert Rose.
Bonnet just calls him Desert Rose.
Fine, I'll attack the other one!
I know you have an IFF on that thing.
Actually, it was a custom job.
God. Damn
Just
it.
so you guys are aware, the other party built him this ship.
Oh god.
They didn't add any of the weapons though. He did that himself. So he's not in range just yet, right? Or is he? Is he? The range of that. He's not in range. Okay, Thorian.
I'm gonna try and get to the observation deck.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, the command deck. I don't know why I keep saying observation.
It's the place where they're usually synonymous with each other.
Yeah, I don't know how far I have to go.
It's coming at you. You're coming at it. Not very far.
Yeah. What do you need me to?
You are in front of them. On the other side of the window, you can see Uruk. You can see the Admiral. You can see Dez. But Dez does not look like how you remember him looking the last time you saw
Yeah, damn it.
him. His muscles look kind of twisted and torn and rebuilt. Doesn't look like there's much consciousness left in that body. And then, yeah, that is what you see.
I hail them.
You tap your helmet.
Yeah.
You know, if that ship's safety features are up to date, you could probably cut through that window and get through before it closes the blast shield.
Oh, for sure.
You see the Admiral look over to someone and nod. What do you want?
What are you doing? Kitty.
Securing the safety of the clan, as I have always done.
Hey, who's talking to me right now?
The Admiral.
Okay. By destroying our own ship, killing our own people, that's just...
I gave the order, and a mutiny was had. I do not
Order did you
tolerate
give?
such things. Seeing as you have pissed off probably the most powerful entity in space, I'm saving the people who don't want to fight and die in that bloodbath.
So you'd rather be like that? And I point at Dez.
His
The Indomitable
transformation
explodes in the
is
background.
what I'm told is necessary of the broken. I will remove our broken.
You're giving up free will of the clan to serve someone that doesn't even care about you.
I'm choosing survival. Who cares what she thinks or what she wants, as long as she doesn't kill us?
But she will kill you.
Looks over at Uruk. Didn't kill him.
Dez? There's nothing left of Dez.
There wasn't much left when he got back.
Ed, damn it, this fucking cat. I really don't know what to say here. I order you to stand down. Stop this nonsense.
A foundling is telling me what to do?
I ignite the blade and say, your Mandalore is telling you what to do.
Mandalorians have helmets, so it's really hard to tell facial expression. You've lived around them your entire life. Daggers would be an inadequate comparison to what she is shooting at you right
Ow. And then I say, I may be a foundling, but at least I'm not a coward. And then I drop the mic and I float away.
now.
I think you're still hurtling towards her, aren't you?
At this point, the Vindicator has kind of caught him, and he's just like standing on the outside of the ship.
Fight me in space, bitch.
Don't make me come in there.
You see, she just kind of like turns the fuck around and begins marching. You see a small port nearby, an emergency exit, essentially open up. She's coming out to meet you. All right. So while all of that is happening, what the fuck are you guys doing over here in the second chance?
Still opening fire on the first.
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
Still getting us over to the Desert Rose for me, and now the round's over, so I gotta do that to full throttle again.
Mm-hmm.
Any changes in the black die bubs?
Mm-mm.
Cool.
I tried to give you that back, and it fell off the map.
There we go. Droid brain got a 2 success, so 11 damage.
Breach 2, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Jazz that, and a blue.
Oh,
Empok
sorry, I thought I
keeping...
was talking.
No, it looks like you're keeping up your full throttle.
That I am.
Okay. You have made it this direction.
Damn it, Jazz.
Do we need to do another piloting check for all that?
For which?
The actual maneuver, because the full throttle was the action. So the
You
maneuver
are
of
mostly
moving.
heading forward. I'm gonna go say yeah. Go ahead and do that.
Okay. Difficulty 4 with a blue die as before.
Is anyone giving you a blue die?
I thought the aspiration droid was.
He's removing 2 black die. He's still charting your course.
Okay.
He's
Okay, yeah.
making it easier so you're not suffering the black die, but he's locked that in.
Okay, that's fair. So 2 purple, 2 red, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to accept that one.
Okay.
I don't like it, but a failure and an advantage is a failure and an advantage.
So you do head that way. However, you do also skim the top of the preserver. It
Shit.
takes a little bit of
Nope.
damage. Do you want to? This is the last time you will have a chance to fire at on the first with your ion cannon.
I'll take it.
Go for it.
I guess Jazz will give you a blue because he missed.
This time the
Back
black
there.
die will be 2 because they have moved shields to try to counter you guys.
Difficulty 2.
Mm-hmm. I know what I said, Sean,
Alright.
and I apologize. I should have changed it, but it's all right. It's still sitting. Did you hit again, Sean?
I only hit once.
Okay.
Let's hope the Force is with us on this one.
I mean, probably.
Let's see. That's going to be 11 damage, I believe. No, I'm sorry, 10 damage.
10 damage.
10 damn dams.
Well, you know what's great about that? Is it only
Oh.
had 5 strain left.
Oh!
The first shuts down. It is now just hurtling through space. Its systems inoperational. And the Preserver informs Iroh and effectively you guys that they'll be setting off in hyperspace within a moment. Essentially next round.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now we got to get the Indomitable.
You're still being harassed by these starfighters. They have done very little.
Roll down the window and say, "Hey, you punk kids, leave me alone!
Hey, you fuckers!
Get off my
Stop
lawn!"
it!
I think only thing that Car's been doing to them is taking pot shots at them to make them just have to evade.
Yeah, take 6.
I'll take one. You don't find that, I'll shoot back. Let's see what happens when this thing hits. Oh, what, we're in like short range right now, aren't we?
To them, yes, because they have to buzz you. Like constantly they're buzzing around you. Alright, so the first is I like how I turned it upside down. It's like it looks like the same. It didn't change. It's the same fucking shit.
But if I remember right, we take a negative for
For shooting at it, yeah, because they are moving way faster than you guys. Although maybe not. But they are it's the size. It's mostly the size.
So what is the difficulty to hit one of those?
The difficulty. Let me see here. I believe it's 3, but I'm still gonna double check here because I think it's total comparison. The firing vessel has a silhouette 2 points larger than the target ship. Is a hard, which is true. It would be 4 if you're 3, which these things are a 2, and you guys are a 5, or are you a 4?
Yeah.
Oh. Then it's a difficulty 4 hit. So it's difficulty 4, a black die, and that's it.
I'll put the Echo Shield.
They have a shield.
See what you can do, Car.
I'm
Eh,
dead.
he misses. Overheats the gun temporarily.
Shit! I'm gonna say that your ship takes 2 strain.
The hell was that?
I may have shot too close. Look, they're small. They're hard to hit.
Fair enough.
All right. With that, Thorian makes
That's me.
some room over here for you to have a solo fight.
Let's go.
Kick your ass.
Kick his ass.
Duplex her into the Vindicated.
Dent it!
I didn't even roll that right, but there you go. That's my initiative.
2 and 7. Okay.
Are we about to see the Vindicated just kind of like start bubbling up as Mandalorians start beating the crap out of each other? It's gonna be like fucking anime style.
I'm just gonna make these real quick.
You ever watch those Star Wars shorts, Matt?
Which Star Wars shorts?
The one where they had all those Japanese animators.
Yeah, I definitely watched that one.
The goofy one where they're literally fighting in space on warships.
Oh, the one made by Trigger
Trigger.
Studios.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that one was not very good Star Wars, but the way that we're doing it, it's a little bit realistic now.
Look, they're both in spacesuits. It's fine.
I know, but it's still funny.
What would get better is Thorian was riding a frickin' basilisk. That's a straight power move right there.
Alright. So, her initiative. She's gonna go first.
Oh.
Which case, you see her. She just immediately comes out of there, walks towards you. You see her just kind of grip her hands together. She reaches out from underneath, and pulls out 2 Bexods, and just goes at you.
Let's rock.
So. Da-da-da-da-da. Need to move the camera here because now there's 2 combats going on at the same time. Bam. All right. What is it to hit you, sir?
There's no upgrades, so it's going to be the standard 2, and don't have my shield, so 3 melee.
Okay.
Defense. Sorry, 3 defense.
I need to check something real fucking quick. Where the fuck is... I need to find... I need to find Darth Maul's stats real quick. Not because she's Darth Maul level, but because that's where the Darksaber lives. If you're planning on using that. I don't know if you're planning on using it.
I currently have it in my hand.
Okay. Let's see if the internet has it. It is a 6 damage, 2 crits, accurate 1.
Let me. That's not the right thing. 6. That's a B. Damage 2 crit. What was it?
I mean, range engaged and coverage 1, those don't matter necessarily. Special, accurate 1, breach 1, defensive 1, sunder.
So it was 6 damage and 2 crit.
Mm-hmm.
Accurate 1, breach 1, defense 1. Okay, so that makes my defenses a 4 then.
Okay.
For melee.
Also keep this in mind, while the user openly displays the weapon, you add 1 automatic success and advantage to social skill checks that characters make against Mandalorian characters.
Yeah. That's one auto success, not
One
Or is it
automatic success and advantage.
an advantage. Okay.
Okay, so increasing your defense. Alright, he's going to increase that once. Alright. Alrighty then. The first hit is 16.
I will block it.
Okay. So she's going to hit you for the first hit, which is 16. She's going to hit you for another hit, which is only 8.
Okay. So the first hit that I block, I will take no damage.
Nice. The other one glides off your
Takes no damage, yeah. Oop.
glides off your armor. With the triumph, what can she do?
Oh, parry. Sorry, parry.
Riposte.
Riposte.
She shall gain a. Oh, I could force you to drop a weapon you're wielding. Haha.
Ah.
Uh,
Are you sure you want to do that? You know I'm better without it.
That's literally what I'm thinking. But I'm also trying not to metagame, and I'm like, what would she do? She's pissed off. She doesn't want you to have it.
She wouldn't be thinking.
She wouldn't be thinking right now exactly at this moment, although she is a Mandalorian. Yeah,
What would instinct tell her?
she's gonna force you to drop it and basically send it spiraling off towards the behind her.
Dangerous. You'll lose it that way.
Orion just pushes her through the blast shield.
Just force.
All right. Well,
Yeah, go for it.
I'll load my gun once
Reload your
Click.
fist.
and punch her in the face.
Just the clicking while you flex, like, click. Ah, yeah, guns loaded.
There's a genuine mistake you just made, but
I don't know.
what is the difficulty to hit her?
So she is considered an adversary level 2, 2 upgrades.
Of course.
She has a defense of 3.
3. Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
Hand in
Oh, no.
hands.
Got a despair?
Yeah, I got a despair. It's
Got a
crazy.
despair.
Okay, well, one success is gonna net me 10, 24, right? Yeah. It's gonna be 24 damage. I got a triumph. And
She is also going to pay.
oh, okay.
Which, wow. It's been long enough that I actually have to, like, remind myself how the fuck parry works.
You block 1 for every amount of it that you have. So it's 2 plus 1 for every.
Is it 2? I thought it was 3.
No, it technically
No, it's
equals
2.
3.
So when you get 1 point in it, it's technically 3 because it's 2 plus the amount of ranks in it.
Right.
So 2 plus 1 rank is 3. So if she has like 3 ranks, it's 2 plus 3, which would be 5.
Okay. She still ends up taking damage, but she does.
I was gonna say if you're able to block 24
No.
damage, that's insane.
She still takes damage.
I will triumph.
Mm-hmm.
I will crit with that.
Yeah, go for it.
And I will actually spend all of my drain. I'll spend. What am I trying to say here? I will spend my advantages to get back strain.
Okay.
I have Vicious 2 and Lethal Blows 2, so I'm adding a 42.
So she will cancel out 3 of that, essentially.
So I'm adding a 10.
Yeah.
What is that? A 6? So 73.
73. That's really fucking hot. Hamstrung. Target loses the free maneuver until the end of the encounter.
Just a little bit more and I could have hit her again.
I hate to say, but don't you have the thing that lets you choose average difficulty? So couldn't you choose to just do that?
I could, but I can only do it once.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna use the despair to make you fall prone.
No.
Too bad. You're prone.
Okay. And then I'll spend my maneuver to summon my shield.
Okay. You do your very famous basically Superman punch going into her, and it collides. She kind of glances some of it off, but the impact is still there. Crash into the metal of the ship, and as it's moving, it kind of pushes you back, and you are now on your back. You pull your shield out of fucking nowhere, and you now have it in front of you as she is poised to strike from above. All
Let's
right.
go.
Now we go back to the big space combat. What the fuck do you guys
Matt
do?
stepped away for a minute.
Matt stepped
so
away? Alright, then I will continue the small conflict. That was your go. It is now her go. She's gonna attempt to hurt you. But you have more defense now?
Yes, now I have a 5.
Okay.
But I think
What's up?
I'm prone, so she gets a blue die.
You are correct. I don't know if it helped her. It kinda did.
Give her advantages.
She will give herself more blue dice.
Oh, that was all strain
That was all strain.
damage that I did. Yeah. Sorry.
That's alright.
Usually when I fight living
Mhm.
humans.
I wasn't sure. That was my bad. I probably should have known that. You've only killed one living thing, and living was questionable in terms of its state. So that's fine. I guess you also did kill that Rancor, but we're not going to go into that.
Yeah, but that's not,
We're not going to.
that's different.
Sir, it's your turn. She uses her jetpack, slams down into you with one Vexod as it scrapes across the top of your shield. Her other one poised in a defensive stance.
I will. Can I still see the dark saber?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
It's
use move.
it got caught in just one of the folds of the ship and is just kind of like sitting there against the glass.
Cool. I used move to call it back to pull it back. I got a 2. Doesn't really help me, but
She responds with traitor and just continues to fight you.
traitor.
Mhm.
You're the one that just killed an entire platoon of Mandalorians. And I activate the dark saber again, and unfortunately, move is my action, so
All right.
don't get an attack.
You also have not stood up, although I think you have jump up, so I imagine it's probably a free.
I don't have jump up,
Oh.
but I would spend a maneuver to get up.
Okay, so you are up. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then
I
she's
think
gonna
that's back.
That's back.
Matt's back?
Huzzah!
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to go to the big conflict. Matt! On top.
Hey, yo,
What the fuck you doing?
I'm giving the Desert Rose a 3-finger salute without the other 2 fingers.
Hmm.
I'm also gonna try to block him.
I don't. What is? You're pointing at it?
He's flipping it off.
I mean, you're pointing a
No, that
giant
doesn't-
ion cannon at her.
Yes. I am a little tired today.
How dare you?
I think I'm gonna try to get in about here-ish. It's kind of where I want to go. To slip in between kind of the Desert Rose and the Indomitable, which is
Okay.
looks like it's gonna be a close shave.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's a lot of guns on the Indomitable pointing at the Desert Rose.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot that's about to go down.
Okay.
So, for the sake of argument, because space is kind of wonky, you are at medium range. Go ahead and take your fire.
And our gunners have a line on that ship, right?
Yeah, everybody does.
Cool. I think only Jazz has a fire angle on that, so he'll shoot at it. Difficulty, sir.
Difficulty for this is going to be 2 upgraded ones, and they have 3 shields in the front. So 3 black die.
Let's see what.
Did we move at all?
Yeah, we're pressing the asteroid
you're-
now.
Okay. Okay. Does the ion cannon have clearance?
Yeah.
And also, should I roll a piloting check?
Yes. Otherwise, you're
Cool.
apt to collide with the Desert Rose, which I don't recommend.
That sounds like a bad time.
Okay, well, the
4
droid
upgrade.
brain hit it. No, it's 1 red, 1 purple.
Yes. And 3 black. To shoot at it, if you're shooting at it.
I'm doing the piloting check first.
You're good.
Sorry.
You're good. I thought I was going to shoot it first too, but I was like, yeah, I need to make sure to make this. Two successes. Okay.
You are not going to collide with the Desert Rose.
Hey, there we go. Jazz actually hit it.
Ah,
So hit it twice for 11 damage each.
breach 2.
Yeah.
And then you said it was a purple, a red, and 4 black, right?
3 black.
3 black. Okay.
And you'll get a blue.
Yay.
All right.
Oh.
Ah.
So let's see here. 2 successes is going to put that up to 9 damage, Ion.
You want to crit and see what happens?
Yeah, let's fuck around and find out. That's the year 2022. Fuck around and find out.
9, 6, 3, 3. All right. Go ahead and roll. Make your crit.
62.
Shields are failing. Reduce the defense in all defense zones by 1 point until the critical hit is repaired. So you have fucked up their shields.
Huzzah!
You hit their shield generator with the ion thing, so their defenses are now considered as 1 lower. Alright. Oh god, it's 1 lower in all zones.
Yeah, it shuts down a lot. It's pretty dangerous.
It does. As long as they keep their focus shield towards you, they're still a 2, but it's not great.
Well, don't know if they should be focusing on us when
It's very true. The Indomitable is actually going to take some shots.
Ram.
No, it's going to shoot. It's not made for running. It's made for firepower!
Intensify forward battery fire.
Or at least it was. There's 1 hit for 10 for each 2. That seemed no, that was dead. That was did too much. I clicked too much. That's on them. They've been running their guns, so a lot of their stuff is slow firing. The Desert Rose is going to rebuttal.
Hey, the first time we've been shot in the front, I think we actually got 2 defense on that side.
Okay.
That we do.
Alright. That one misses.
Aha.
That one hits.
Oof.
Hold on. Okay. Okay, yeah. That was the laser cannons, so not as effective. Oh, don't worry. The turbo lasers are next.
Oh.
But that is a total of 10 damage to you guys.
Okay, so we only take 5.
Alrighty. The turbo lasers.
Oh, it's gonna sting.
That is 10 for each 2.
Alright, so we take 7.
Yes. The other one, they are firing at the Indomitable. So not you guys, which they miss. Alright. They have 1 more shot because they have an entirely still fully stocked crew. They're gonna fire a proton torpedo at you.
Oh, fuck me. Well, at least I can feel good knowing Maul's gonna shoot one back next turn.
Very true.
Or this turn.
So that hit.
Oof.
That is breach 6.
Yes, 13 damage.
8 plus 3.
Oh, wait, only okay. So 11.
Yes.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are down to 12 health.
That
Keep
proton
firing.
torpedo did not help. The Indomitable is indeed like trying to crash into the engine block. They're on full blast firing, but they're also just like, fuck it! Maul is gonna do the same thing that they just did to you, to them. Well, that's interesting. It has guided. Guided is a thing that at the end of the round, if you can activate it, it will try again to hit it. It's not in
Gotta
your
try 'em.
favor, but it will try. So it's gonna do it right here. It's gonna try. It almost did it. I swear to God, it almost did it. It'll try again next round, before it explodes. So there's a proton torpedoes like trying to find its way to hit the Desert Rose. All right. Are you trying to get around to the other side of the Desert Rose, or are you just...
We're just constantly still moving, right?
Yeah. I think getting around to the other side would be a good idea.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah, I
in
hate
terms of
saying it, but
distance
the
travel.
Indomitable probably has everything handled.
Yeah, they are not doing too well against us.
They're having a hard time with it.
Well, to be fair, we have lost a ship.
I mean, so have they.
So they, yeah.
So that, for sure. Little fighter. Little
I
fighters.
have a feeling though that a draw for everybody is a victory for them.
Yeah, no, now with the first out of the way, yeah, we take a damage.
Ha ha! They're not great, but they are trying.
Yes, if you can start patching holes, that'd be great.
Shit.
Our
All
main
right.
mechanic jumped out the window.
So,
Literally.
he is now
Jump
off
out
the
window.
guns.
They took a ship.
He's now off the guns. He is now going to try to perform, which is this, damage control? Mitigate stress and damage caused by vehicle system. Oh, that's for vehicle system strain. Manual repairs. He'll be doing manual repairs, which is an athletics or a mechanics check. So
I don't think he has either of them. Actually, no, he does have mechanics.
he's been paying attention to what Thorian does.
One is in mechanics intelligence.
It will be, yeah. Did he fire this round?
He did, so he's gonna have to jump off, but
He's in the process of doing that. Just keep that in mind. That'll be his next round. We are going to go to small fight.
Small fight.
I believe she just went, so I believe it's Thorian's turn.
I just.
You just went?
Actually. Yeah, I wasn't able to do anything.
Then
She knocked me down. I got up, or I fell down on my attack. Then she attacked me, and then I got up.
Okay. Are you? You're not upgrading anything yet?
No, because I had to spend my maneuver to get up. So, with the dark saber, though, my melee is a 6.
Okay. Wow, that's actually really hard to overcome. Is it? Okay, that's okay. Well, she's gonna give herself some blue dice. And that is all.
All right, now the fun part.
I hit
Murder?
you again!
As I attack her with a weapon I've never used before.
Mm-hmm.
that's trying to be heavier than it's supposed to be.
Surprisingly, it does not feel
Oh,
heavy
those
at
are
this moment.
proficiency bonus. It's just not what I need.
Chalk it up to fighting in space, maybe. That doesn't feel heavy.
Okay. So it's 2 red and 3 setback.
Mhm.
And I have I have a boost die because it's accurate. Yo, let's get it.
Such a dumbass, I didn't even look over.
Quick question.
Bacon.
Feral strength.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that applies to lightsaber. This just says brawler melee.
Give me a moment. Come on, I got other character has special damage on one hit on all successes, on all successful brawl and melee checks per rank of Dark Strength. I do think that is unfortunately accurate.
No worries. Alright, you guys want to see how useless this weapon is in my hands? That's going to be 7 damage.
7.
Because I cannot add my brawn.
Yeah, but how much? But it's got a breach, doesn't it?
It does have breach, but she's a Mandalorian, so I'm assuming she has Beskar on.
She very much does.
I have Sunder.
You do have Sunder.
I will Sunder.
Okay. Sunder 1 point.
Sunder
Her
1,
oxygen
and I
tank.
will regain 1. I will actually take a defensive maneuver,
All right.
which I think I have 2 of, so I will upgrade 2.
Okay. Let's go one more round for you. Go ahead and she's gonna hit you now.
I'm not doing anything.
I know. I was like, what am I doing? This is not how combat works. It's not.
Go ahead and get attacked
Go
again.
ahead and get attacked again. All right. So upgraded twice with 5 defense.
6 defense.
6 defense. Thank you. It's like a battlefield of dice over here, guys. It's fucking insane. Wow.
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 Against all odds.
Most of the black die came up blank. 5 of the
Useless.
6 came up blank. Useless
to me.
Last time they got like all failures, so they were entirely helpful that time. So let's see here. I have the damage of this weapon over here. Okay. Damage of Vexod, 3. Her strength is a 4, so that comes out to 7, plus another 4. 11?
11.
11. Plus 5. 16.
16. I will block once more.
Do you just negate it all?
Yep.
Ha, damn. She has 2 Vexod. She's stopped attacking with 2. She's just attacking you with 1 of them now.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna put the saber away.
The difficulty is too hard.
It's
Hey,
useless in my hands.
But I'm put this away first.
Does that saber only do a base damage of 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Shotos do more than that. That's not that great.
It's an old relic.
Yeah, and I'm wielding tiny lightsabers.
Brand newly made with new technology. The Darksaber is hundreds of years old. Thousands even.
Yeah, Sean. Alright, I put the saber away and I punch her.
You could just punch her with it. You don't have to throw it away.
Well, I don't want to break it.
It's not gonna.
I don't think you're gonna break it.
Thousands of years old. It's not gonna break. It's made of Beskar.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You do you, man. Yeah, go ahead and hit.
Oof. Ah, well, that was useless to me. All right.
So what's that looking like?
That's gonna be 25.
25.
And since I didn't get a lot of advantages, I will just triumph crit.
Okay.
And I'll use that one advantage to add a +10.
Okay. So you are entirely canceling her out at this point.
So, how much does she
She
negate?
has 1 crit. She cancels out 3 of it, or 3, like whatever, 30.
Cancels 30. Okay, so I add. Naturally, I add 40.
Mm-hmm. You were at +10. Now you're at +20. Now you're at +30. So you're +30 over her.
Yeah, so it's a +30.
Yeah.
Math.
Math.
Mirth.
Mirth.
Stonks.
That's gonna be a 30. So 60.
60. All right. Agonizing wound. The target increases the difficulty of all brawn and agility checks by 1 until the end of the encounter.
Good. Helpful.
It's now damn near impossible for her to hit you, but she's gonna keep trying. She's mad. All right, so we're gonna go to large combat. Large combat.
Come on.
What do you guys do?
Homepock, the ship is literally yelling at me. We need to pull out a bit.
What she said.
I'm
I mean,
sorry,
that is
what?
what she said.
What?
Being
As
funny.
of this moment, the second chance is at hull integrity 11 of 46.
Yeah.
System strain 20 of 24, but that's
Yeah,
system
we
strain
haven't
doesn't
pushed.
matter if the place explodes.
How bad do they look?
You guys are like on even keel. They're a little less worse off.
They have more things firing at it.
They have more things firing at them.
Okay, let's. Well, Jazz is off the gun and trying to do an emergency repair.
You have 1 less gunner.
Yeah, and the guns can compensate, but they'll probably won't hit. But it's lost its shield ranked.
It did lose a shield strength. Like I said, you guys are very much on even keel.
Okay, so the gun's got 3 difficulty, 1 purple, 1 red. What's the defense of it now?
You're still shooting roughly at the front. I'm gonna say 2.
Come on. Shitty guns. Let's see what you can do.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Nope.
Nope.
Hmm?
Maul's proton torpedo just explodes. It does not do any
That's fair.
damage.
Well, it will give a blue check to its brother turret, which just gets another that.
How does the Indomitable look?
If a ship could be on crutches.
God damn it. Now if they whiffed, but it'll give a blue die to Umpak.
Your turrets are not hitting as hard as they can. Either the fighters are buzzing or just asteroids are pelting. The shadow of death that is the Desert Rose is creeping close over you.
Shit.
Jazz, you would like to try athletics or mechanics?
He'll do mechanics with his intelligence of 5 and mechanics of 2. So
It's a difficulty 3. You remove 1 point of hull trauma from the ship, plus 1 additional point for each 2 successes.
let's see if Jazz has got anything exciting. I don't think he does. No. Roll. We get who back?
You
One
get one
back?
back. I believe it's just one. I will double check. It's over here.
Woo.
Manual repairs. You remove 1 point of hull trauma from the ship, plus 1 additional for each 2 successes.
Ah,
Hang on. Would I be able to do shared luck on this one?
I would allow that.
Out of curiosity, what would a triumph get us? Because that's going to affect which dice I'm going to manipulate here.
I don't think
hey Matt,
the rules
you
don't stipulate that a triumph would
rotate
do
that one.
necessarily anything. But I might make it do something if that's what you want to do. But triumphs should always be worth something.
You flip this
All right.
to 2.
We're doing it.
Okay. Spend the destiny point. Give me your
Blown.
last token. Alright.
Sorry, that just it fits
Nah.
so well with what's going on.
No, man. You're chipping in.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to turn this one into 2 successes.
Okay.
So we get one more
Screw
hope.
it. Let's turn this one to a triumph.
Okay. Read that again. All right. So that's this is for every 2 additional, so you get 1 more. However, due to the triumph, you also get an additional 5. Jazz just like pops out of a panel that you've never seen open. He's just like, I did it! Kind of. We shouldn't stay here.
So this is how Thorian gets around.
Oh, you did it! You did it! Okay. I think
I bought us a little more time. I still don't think we're going to hold together for very long. The ship's... It's not liking this.
Okay. I'm going to try to just do... We're not going to circle back around. We're just doing a buzz by. That's bought us enough time. The Indomitable is on crutches, which basically tells me that one more shot, they're gone. If they're focused on us, we can take a single round of this. But if we can get the
Do
Indomitable
you
away...
cross the T?
I'm thinking more like this way.
Well, if you cross the T, you could get an ion shot off.
He can still get an ion shot off.
Okay.
The firing arcs are very much arcs, and so even if you're like technically,
Right. I'm thinking.
he can shoot.
I don't know.
kind
I'm
of to the side.
thinking.
Like
It's
like
a turret.
stuck.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, fixed mount. I don't know why when it calls it a turret.
No, it's very true, and I think the ion has all. I think the ion has all. No, the ion has everything but back. It can shoot in any arc but back.
Right. I see the arcs now.
Forward, port, and starboard. Yeah.
All right. Give it an ion blast.
I'm going to roll the piloting check first.
I think you get a blue die from that.
Go for it, my friend.
Thank you. If this dice pool looks good, 2 purple, 2 red, and a blue. 4 successes, 3 threats, and a triumph.
You suffer some system strain, but that is all.
How much? 3 of it?
2.
2. Cool. I'll mark it.
Gone down.
Oh, you already got it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, now for the ion cannon.
Ion cannon. The shields are only 1.
Oh, that's right, because shields went down. And it's difficulty 1 or 2? And upgraded, of course.
It's 2 upgraded ones, yeah.
Awesome. Is that looking good?
Mm-hmm.
Two successes resulting in 9 ion damage.
Okay, takes 3. All right.
Did we move? Okay, yay, thank you.
The Indomitable and Maul are going to take a shot. You do get confirmation the Preserver has left.
At
Well, the
least
preserver's gone.
slight
They-
victory.
They hit light speed and just.
Were we picking up any life pods from the other ship?
There were a few. Some of these starfighters have been fighting them.
Wow.
Other starfighters are trying to defend them.
Not very honorable Mandalorians.
When you're gonna crush a mutiny, gotta crush it.
Is the first back up and running, or is it still
Mm-mm.
dead in space?
It's dead in space. It's gonna be a
Okay.
while before it. It's gonna be a long while before it comes back online.
Okay. I worried for a second.
I mean, kudos to us. We took out a
You took out a hammerhead.
frigate and a corvette.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing, can we change the shields around so that way the one of them is facing them?
That is a thing someone can do. It's an action of some kind.
I don't think we got the people. I think Jazz is fixing the whole.
Boost shields.
So
It's a
if
mechanics
I
check.
have, if this works, give me a second.
Okay. I'm gonna continue shooting.
I have Master Pilot. I can suffer 2 strain to perform any action as a maneuver.
Do it.
Sweet, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Mechanics
Yeah.
check at a difficulty 3.
Even Stevens here. Let's hope. Oh crap. 0 successes and 3 threats.
59.
I'm trying to do a lot at once.
That's alright. Okay. The Indomitable has continued to hammer the Desert Rose, and they no longer have shields.
Oh wait, did the Desert
the
Rose
crit they
mix all of
got.
its good?
They got a crit, and so they got a crit on the Desert Rose, and it's just shield failure again. And I'm like, okay, they don't have shields now. They just don't have shields.
Hey, that's what makes ion weapons so nasty.
It is true. Desert Rose is going to fire in response at you guys.
That's fair.
Go. What's your shields?
Shields is 1, I believe, because I failed to retune it.
Yeah, we're still 1 on each section besides the front.
They're going to shoot you with a laser blast, and they're going to shoot you with a turbo laser.
Then Maul hopefully can come in with a photon torpedo this time.
So the laser misses.
Whew.
Okay, I think we'll be able to definitely live through this one. Oh
Mm.
God, why did I say anything?
Mm.
What the fuck is
Why,
wrong with me?
Matt? Why did you say something?
Why, man?
19 different realms of fuck. Holy shit.
Because that's 15 damage.
-2.
-3. Oh, -2, you're right. No, wait, it's 3. It's only breach 2, I thought.
It is only a breach 2. Yeah, it's breach 2. I was just saying breach 2.
So 12. Right?
Yep.
I'll do it.
You
Okay.
are also going to suffer a critical.
That'll drop us down to 7 hull points and roll that crit.
Critical. 41.
I think our shields just took a hit.
Tailspin. All firing from the ship or vehicle suffers 2 black die until the end of the pilot's next turn. All crew members are immobilized until the end of the pilot's next turn.
Seatbelts! Seatbelts!
You guys have been sent into a barrel roll of a tailspin. Your stabilizers have been hit. You are now flying through space, just like, oh god!
But we're spinning out.
You guys are spinning out. The starfighters are going to harass you.
They can hit us. We're kind of moving in a crazy way.
They're taking 3 setback. It's not great for them. And they fail. They got plenty of advantages, but they fail.
Maul, kill it! Kill it!
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Kill it.
Which is horrible. Okay, Maul, I guess you wanted to prove a point.
He hits it with some laser cannons.
Uno reverse.
They're not great. But it is.
But it has no shields. So.
But it has no shields. That is a total of 12 damage, but they do reduce half of that.
And they take a critical.
And they take a critical. Which they already have 2, so that's plus 34 again. I'm pretty sure his shield, baby, knocked off course. A particularly strong raster impact sends the ship or vehicle careening off in a new direction. On his next turn, the pilot cannot execute any maneuvers and must take a piloting check to regain control. The difficulty of this check depends on his current speed.
How fast were they hauling ass?
They were doing about a 3. You guys were moving a little bit faster. They were moving a little bit slower. They assumed they had this in the bag. Iroh hails you guys and says, I don't think there's much more we can do here. Our munitions are spent. Our shields are damaged. The hull is crying.
Yeah, I hear his alarms going off over my alarms.
And
As Vana is literally buried in her seat.
Yeah, they start making for hyperspace. They say they're going to make their calculations and jump as soon as you are clear. He says this, and you guys are just like, ah!
Clearing as soon as we can. Thorian! Thorian!
I'm going to calm Thorian.
I'm a little busy!
Thorian, we have to pull out. We're not doing hot here.
Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Cut to Thorian here. I believe is it your turn to hit, or is it my turn to hit? I think it's your turn to hit.
She's still up?
Yes.
She should go first in the round. I usually go second.
Okay. You upgraded, yes?
No, not this time.
Okay. But
Don't
she does
have maneuver.
increase all brawn checks because she got that crit.
No, I think technically she did hit me.
Did she?
I don't know. It's fine. You keep going.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
So you see that something is changing about the way she's reacting. At first it was a twitch, and then kind of a thrash back at something, and then like her arms just seem to get really fucking big for a minute, and she swings at you. And she hits you. That is going to be, if I did my math right, that is 20 damage to you, sir.
What did she just do? Okay, I'll take 8 damage.
Okay.
No, that's not right. I'll take 7 damage.
Not just going to parry it.
I'm running low.
All right, sir. What are you doing?
Well, I'll throw another haymaker here.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
Don't count that. I got 4 light side on my force dice for enhance, so that'll be 3 successes. I almost said 3 failures.
Nope. No, my hot damn was in response to the fact that you rolled 2 force dice and got 4 light side points. But yeah.
Yeah, so I just like seeing that happened. I'm just like, so you're already too far gone, and I throw another punch. Let's see, 3 would be 6, so 26.
26. God damn. Let's do my math right. That's painful.
She did upgrade that attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it was only increase because it was agonizing when target increases difficulty. It was not an upgrade, but it was an increase.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's just an upgrade. Gotcha.
Yeah, three die for a single strike.
Yeah.
Plus the 6. Is it 6 or is it 5? You put the blade
It's
away.
5. But
Okay. I gave her 6. Doesn't matter to me.
yeah, it don't matter.
All right. You at first, she says, she promised, and then there's just a chuckling, a laughing. You can sense that same smile that you've been hunted by across this galaxy at this point.
She's still up?
She is still up.
Okay, then I will critical with my advantages.
Okay, go for it.
I didn't want to waste them, but
Yeah, no, she's still up.
A plus 40 now?
she has 2 crits already.
Mm-hmm. Yep, nope, Sean's
think
correct. Plus 40.
I think I'm adding. Well, no.
Or is
It'd be
it?
plus 50.
Why is it plus
I'm-
50?
I'm critting with 1, and then I'm adding another 10.
Right. She
All right.
minuses 30, but she already has 2.
Right. So let's see. Hold on. Let me. 40. She has. 2. Oh no! Yeah, you're right. 40. Math.
Math! Quick maths. Get 100. Get 100. Get 100.
100.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
60 plus 40 is 100.
Oh, I thought you rolled 100, and I was like, yeah! Instant death. So you got 100. Crippled. One of the target's limbs selected by you is crippled.
I just break her one of her arms.
Oh,
No more of that for you.
she howls in agony and pain. But it's in space, so for the most part, you just see motion. Every time you guys are talking, it's over intercom, like helmet to helmet.
Yeah.
So you don't hear her so much as see her just like react to pain. All right. I think that was 2 rounds of you guys, so it's going to be her turn next time. Keep that in mind. But big fight. What are you doing?
Uh,
Thieving.
Well, I think we're going to take some shots, but first we got to actually stabilize.
Do you have stabilize?
Yep. The piling check is going to be extra 2 black, right?
Tailspin. Yeah.
Oops. Yes, okay. Do we stabilize? Oh no.
You are still tailspinning.
All right. Well, I'm just going to try to shoot.
Hold this.
So I think I'm just taking black die to the
All
rolls.
firing from the thing is this. All creatures are mobilized to the other paths next check.
Thankfully, they're droid brains, except for the one Car's in, but
Yeah. They are still suffering an additional
the
2
two
black
black.
die. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have
You're-
any shields, so this just evens
you're right
out.
there. That's true.
And we technically, this is a joke. Don't take this serious. Only fire with one side. But since we're literally in a spin, could we technically fire all 4 guns?
You could try that. I'm gonna upgrade it.
I'd be game to try. Also, we should be moving at 3 speed now.
Okay.
The problem is, I think we're doing.
Yeah, you're still doing a lot of spinning. The ion. Yeah, I thought more of like over like turning left to right, turning left to right, turning left to right type of thing. Like a barrel or what's called an aileron roll or whatever.
A Larry
Oh, yeah,
roll, I
the
think.
A Larry
yeah,
roll, whatever.
the corkscrew.
Yeah, you guys are just corkscrewing through space at this point. Your one engine has been taking a lot of fucking damage, and it's no longer like
Yeah, we need to
balanced.
really mix it up because our right side got shot a lot. Like,
It's on fire.
It's still
okay,
good. It's
so
still good.
It's still good.
let's
Maybe.
have the shitty gun shoot. What is?
Upgraded twice, and plus 2 black die. 2 red.
Yeah. Wait, no, that'd be an upgrade and then an add of purple. Yep. Right.
What are you shooting with?
This is the shitty droid brain.
Turbo lasers only have a range of medium.
Ah, we're out of range.
You are out of range.
That means we're going to be out of range for a lot of their stuff. So
Yeah, it's a win-win. you guys came out of this fight and everyone has a black eye. Oh,
They say that, but there's still other people shooting at the desert rose.
This is true.
true.
So with that, the Indomitable, as soon as you guys are clear, he says, "Good luck to you. Get the kid out, all right?"
Send rendezvous coordinates because this thing's not going to be able to go far.
Yeah, got him. And you hear
Yep.
just the Indomitable has left the battlefield. You guys are still kind of being harassed, but they're storing up and they're starting to go after Maul a little bit.
Maul.
Yeah.
Maul, do one more pass and then bugger out.
I think he has jumped into a little bit more of a situation than he realizes.
Son of a.
What's that supposed to mean?
He's strong, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah, no shit.
Yep.
You actually, on the radar, see that Maul is doing a 360 and is turning, or a 180 and is turning around to head towards the Vindicated.
Damn it, we were so close.
His ship
So
is
close to
incredibly
leaving?
fast. A lot of these little starfighters are actually having a lot of problems keeping up.
No, I'm talking about the Desert Rose. I'm like, we were so close to sinking that.
Yeah.
You also get the indication that it hits hyperspace.
Fuck.
We'll get him next time. We need to focus on getting Thorian out.
He ain't leaving.
With that,
I'm going to turn to Vana and say, no, I'm not going to. Never mind.
uh,
I thought about seriously doing something stupid. I'm like, no, that's enough. I've hit my quota for today.
I mean, I'm
Thorian,
not wrong. He isn't leaving.
Yes.
at this point, Maul is trying to contact you.
Yes.
Your crew is fine if bleeding. You need to leave. This is not a fight you can win.
I have men on this ship that need my help.
You're going to owe me.
I don't even understand what that means at
Tell
this
them
moment.
to get to the front of the ship.
The front of I don't know if that's a lot of people.
You do know that the Vindicated has 3 hangar bays, one at the very front of the ship.
There's one at the front. But Maul's ship can really only carry like 4 people.
You're not wrong.
I have a feeling there's going to be some liberation going on.
I call Kylene once more.
Yeah, how's it going?
Can you get to the front of the ship? That is not my character sheet again. Keep doing
Still basically here. Anywhere in particular?
Hangar bay? Does that sound good?
The one in the front?
Yeah? I said front of the ship, yeah.
Well, Look, I don't know, you want to cut the ship in half? Whatever, this isn't really a time for that. Alright, everybody!
Really my
Get in the
plan,
hangar
but-
bay! You just hear blaster fire explosions. Go ahead and make your turn, sir. Or no, it's her turn.
It's her turn.
She's gonna hit you. She's gonna try and hit you. That's 21, but
She'll take strain.
Yeah, I was like, she's taking the strain. She's still conscious. Although you can tell she is getting kind of like, even for space, like she's getting woozy.
She said she did 21?
Mhm.
Okay. Math.
Quick math.
Taking 5. I blocked again.
Okay.
What? 5? Yeah. No, 4.
How much did you block for?
I blocked for 4.
Oh, okay. Well, that's handy. So essentially reducing it
So-
by 17.
Yes.
So yeah, you took 5. Or no,
4.
you took 4.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's 21, not 22.
Yep.
We're good at math.
I used to be.
And I'll punch her.
Go for it.
Chamaya!
I will let you Dragon Fist this if you want.
The
For an
sand of
additional
mine
upgrade.
is burning red.
I don't know what that means, but
Hitting her with both of your hands.
I don't think I need it.
Oh no!
Pretty true. I don't think you do. Probably gonna go lights out real quick here.
All right. She's getting the whole barrel.
Serious moves.
It's going to be
Serious.
26 damage again.
26. Yeah.
60.
Pretty sure, even with her high ass soak, nah, she's out. She's unconscious.
Yeah!
So how would you like to fucking do this, sir?
First of all, I'm going to regain a shitload of strain right now.
Ah!
7.
Punching in the people in the face de-stresses me.
Yeah, so I just crack her across the head and she just kind of goes limp and just kind of starts floating through space. But I am going to take her with me.
Okay, so
This is the only ship left, though, right?
this is the only ship left. It is fully operational, however.
Yes.
Yeah, I think technically the first has been drifting this way towards this rock.
It very much has. It's just been
Sorry,
like-
Thorian.
Well,
it just
here's
kind of
what I-
collided with it. It's just stuck in the rock. It's now like orbiting with the asteroid.
here's what I would like to do, but if it is too much, I will run away. I want to get onto the bridge and take over. Or try to.
I won't say no, but I will inform you there are still others who will fight you.
It's going to be kind of hard when they're in space.
Not if they have guns.
That's true.
I have an image that I wish to show everybody in the Discord.
Okay.
It's just a little reminder of what can happen.
Could I try and use leadership to break them out of this?
You can try. I will still inform you there are people who will fight you even if you succeed.
Thorian, shout down a ship.
I want to!
Go home and rethink your autocracy.
Listen
I
to your fucking
Actually
Mandalore.
won't do that because I realized what the track is here. So we only have 1 point left. And I don't want to use it. Because something bad will happen. Yeah, so I pick her up and I get the fuck out of here.
All right. So do you just start heading down towards the front of the ship?
Yeah, I have a jetpack. I'll just.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's even better actually. You see Maul's vessel just like fly in and immediately head towards the hangar. Where the fuck? No, maybe.
Yes.
Did I not save this ship? Where the fuck is this ship? I'm so mad at myself for not keeping the ship on hand. Anyway. A bunch of ships. They are not Dreadnought class heavy cruisers. They are
Okay.
much smaller. Just come out of at roughly all angles, and immediately start just peppering the shit out of the Vindicated. It's targeting immediately spread in about 5 different directions. One of these things slips up to the front here, and you can see a bunch of small craft unloading and going straight in. Maul says, "It pays to be the head of an underground organization."
I feel like this changes my plan.
What was your plan?
Well, I was gonna take over the ship, but then I was like, oh, I gotta get the fuck out of here. But now all of these people are here. I feel like I could take them.
These vessels aren't going to last long. The one at the front is, at best, just a taxi.
Let's go.
This
Let's
is
get
what
out of here.
this is what I could call. This isn't my full strength. You actually hear a lightsaber ignite and just.
Is this the equivalent of like the mob boss pulling up with a bunch of like taxis from his Ponzi scheme, or I'm sorry, his protection racket and Union Guild?
Something similar. He put out the distress of like, hey, your boss is in trouble. And everyone who could responded. Most of these are like smuggling vessels. I meant to grab the transport thing that you guys used on Bothawai, but I couldn't find the model. So
Quick question: do I recognize any of these guys?
some of them.
Yeah.
You haven't
Okay.
seen some of them for a while, and some of them have gone into like more nefarious trades, but you recognize a few of them. What was that, Thorian?
I said okay.
I won't stop you. You want to do whatever you want to do. I won't stop you.
No. Let's go. It's late. I gotta go.
Okay. You get to the smaller vessel. You actually get to the hangar, and you see Maul cutting down a bunch of Mandalorians with his lightsaber, hucking a handful of them out into space after like removing their helmets. There is no remorse. You also do
This
see.
is a lie.
They're still my friends, Maul.
They're shooting at me.
I understand.
They started it.
You do see Kylene make it to one of the transports with a handful of people, and they make it off. Maul takes you aboard his own vessel and sees you to getting the fuck out of the ship. 3 of these exploded during this escape. 2 of them, the one that was important and the one that was mostly distraction, got out. And this is where we shall leave it. I thank you all for watching.
We're gonna die.
Outro.
God, we were so close.
You guys were really close. You guys almost turned that entirely around, and I was like, well, shit. Good on you.
I mean, impressively, this ship could take
A
2
hell of a
ships.
beating. Yeah, you guys were doing.
Look, that's just because we got a great crew with it.
You guys were doing great.
We have no crew.
You guys have no crew. You have a skeleton crew.
That was
but that's
literally
just-
auto guns.
Look, because we've set everything up in such a way, all of our crew members are pretty damn good.
I'm pretty
That-
sure if, we had,
Sex quality for quantity.
if
I'm sorry,
Thorian was
awesome.
here, we would have won easily.
Yeah, I won't deny that one, but he kind of pretty much took care of the big ship.
Oh, no, he did the right thing.
The big ship didn't engage because you guys were. Because Thorian was dealing with it.
If Thorian was
Um,
on our ship and we didn't have the Vindicated here, the Desert Rose would definitely have been squashed.
I do just want to add one thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Are we still streaming?
No.
Technically, yes. Do you want me to stop that?
Oh.
Okay. No, that's fine. But before I leave, I look back all the way across the bow of the ship at Uruk.
I was
Up
like,
there.
you see a tiny pinprick of a person you believe is Uruk.
I hold the dark saber up and I point at him, and hope he's still on comms listening to me. And I just say, "You tell her she made this personal." And then we leave.
Well, everyone.
I
goodbye.
take this bitch with us.